Hi, I'm Jonathan. I am a licensed professional clinical counselor and a family therapist. And I want to make sure that you know how important it is that you do not make your child's life too easy for them. See, I see that happening all the time. I see where parents are really removing the struggle out of their kids' lives, and it is hurting them. I was talking to a mom just the other day, and she was getting kind of frustrated with me because I was telling her the same thing. See, her story was she had a teenage boy who was really struggling with his friends and with his peer group. I mean, they basically, they weren't liking him so much. They weren't hanging out with him, and they were getting mean. And the reason they were getting mean is because he was texting them all the time, way too much, because he wanted to be their friends so much. But he did it to such an extent that they actually got mean with him. I mean, they were basically saying, stop texting us, stop talking to us, get out of our lives, we don't want to talk to you anymore. And the more that kind of stuff would happen, the more desperate he would become, and the more he was reaching out, trying to connect with other people, but he was doing it in such a clingy, needy fashion that he was pushing people away. And, you know, when I was telling this mom that she's going to have to let him struggle with this, and she's going to have to not make his life so easy around this situation because he has to learn something, she was really getting frustrated with me because she wanted to jump in there. I mean, basically what she was asking me, what she wanted permission to do, was to actually jump into the situation, to get in between him and his peers and try to resolve this for him. She actually wanted to get on his phone and text his friends and try to get some sort of conversation going. And I told her, like, no, that's not really what the issue is here. And you're risking blowing up his whole social life for a long, long time if you do that. You can't take away the struggle. And that's what I'm saying to you guys too. It's so important and it's so hard. I'm a parent. I know how much it hurts, how hard it is to watch your child struggle. But we all need that struggle. It's how we grow. It's how we learn. And when you take that away from your kids, you're really hurting them. You're putting them at a disadvantage. So what I told this mother to do was I said, listen to your kid. Sit down with your son and talk to him and listen to what his experience is like, how hard this is for him, what this is doing to him on the inside, what his thoughts are, what he's thinking about. Just listen to him, really connect with him, and let him know that you have heard him. And then, and you know what? This is the most important thing I'm saying this whole video right now. The most important thing that you can do for your kids when they're struggling is to help them with their self-esteem, with their confidence, with their belief in themselves. Because when we struggle, we doubt ourselves. Can I do this? Is something wrong with me? What's going on here? And we need to know, your child needs to know that they are good, that you love them, that you believe in them, that there's nothing wrong with them. And even though they're going through this really hard struggle, you know they're going to be able to survive it. You know they're going to be able to come out on the other end of it stronger, better, more determined to win at life. Because you can't guarantee that things are going to work out for them, because sometimes it doesn't, and that's how we learn. That's how your kids are going to learn. So if you're hearing me, I hope I'm saying this loud and clear. Your kids need to struggle, but what they most need is someone to be there while they're struggling to show them that they are worthy of love, that they're important, and that they can make this through it. Because there is not a better feeling that I can think of when it comes to dealing with a struggle than to be able to get out on the other side of it and say, I did it. I made it. I figured it out. I stuck in there and I learned. I'm stronger. Yeah, I mean, that's the feeling that we all want. That's the feeling you want your kids to have. And when you remove the struggle, you rob them of that opportunity. Now, if it's a real life and death situation, of course you're going to jump in there. You're going to do everything you can to keep them safe. But really, anything short of that, you've pretty much got to let them handle it. I mean, that's the best case scenario. But you do it with them. You don't just throw them out there and let them, just deal with it on their own. No, I mean, that's bad parenting. The good thing to do is to encourage them and help them through it. Believe in your kids. Stick in there with them. They need you. Don't give up. And I would love to see and to hear some of your comments about this video because this is an important thing. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this and hang in there. I'll talk to you guys soon.